This is the third one for the day and the last one, okay? I had to watch the press conference for, I guess it's Tropical Storm Debbie now. And all they're talking about is that this is going to be similar to 2015. So I was like, maybe the plus side to getting all my lives out the way today is just in case I can't go live tomorrow. Y'all already got the content. Alright, so earlier, y'all know I've been covering YSL all day. A lot of y'all came in and was asking about the Julio Foolio case, okay? So, you know, my whole thing with it is that nothing was available, you know, as far as like the case and stuff. Well, it is now more details available, and we're going to get into it. Y'all make sure y'all like the live. I'm going to give a few minutes for everybody to get the notifications to come in, because we got a lot to go over. So make sure y'all share the live, like the live. We're going to listen to parts of Julio Foolio's mom interview, and a lot of y'all questions will be answered, okay? So, yeah, we're going to get into it. So, yes, y'all see the title. That's what we on this live. Yo, I've been live since, what time I started my first live? Like 8:30 a.m. It's 5:30, but we still going. And I'm in the middle of a storm. But, hey, we lit. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Like I said, I'm going to give everybody some time because I told y'all it was going to probably be like 30 minutes. Yeah, so we had to buy some time, or to like to do something in the filler time, right? To give time for everybody to pull up so we don't have to keep going over and over. Let's kind of just do a refresher, you know, of, you know, what's going on or what has went on in the Julio Foolio case. What has been things that people have been saying. I think the most recent update would have been the suspect, the fifth suspect. No, the fourth. Let me say that right. The fourth suspect being arrested. Okay, so that would have been the last official update, if I'm not mistaken, right? So with that being said, oh no, that's that video. Yeah, that's the most official. Bosses, what's up? So we're not even gonna get into that. So again, hold on. Oh well, let's see if the fourth suspect, let's see if they have moved him down to Tampa yet. Remember the last time we did an update, he wasn't moved down to Tampa yet, for whatever reason. So let's see if he has been moved down to Tampa. Okay, so he hasn't been moved down to Tampa yet, so that means he's still in Duval County. And he's probably going to be down there for a minute, because, again, Florida is at the center of a hurricane. Like, it actually hit them as a hurricane. So, yeah. So, pull it up. Back to that real quick. Yeah, I'm trying to give everybody some time because, boy, we about to get into it, okay? We about to get into some information. You know, a lot of people been asking, saying, well, I heard this, I heard that. Well, now we can officially talk about what the police had to say, okay? So, as y'all can see, he's still in custody of Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, okay? He has not been moved. Now, before we get started, what are the questions that a lot of y'all have, like, about the Julio Foolio murder investigation? I know one in particular is, did the female suspect go to the birthday party of Julio Foolio? Like, that's one of the questions I get a lot. Did the fifth suspect get arrested? I can already, you know, tell y'all that off top. That's no, right? But the main question is about the female. You know, it has been videos on YouTube. It has been on the blogs that Julio Foolio was backdoored by the female at his party, who everybody is saying is the female suspect. Well, we're going to see if that's what the police say. Like, that's what we're going to get into on this live. We're going to get into, is that what the police say? Like, is that their evidence that they have? So, let me check. Let me see how many people have been through here. Refresh. Yeah, we're going to have to give it a minute. Give it just a minute. We've only been going for about 4 minutes. Give it a little more time. Get more people. So, y'all share the live, okay? We have more details about the murder of Julio Foolio. And this is official details. This ain't some stuff that I heard from nobody. This ain't some stuff that ain't public. This public info at this point. But I'm going to bring it to y'all. And we're going to see if we can get the questions answered and all that. All right. Y'all know I do vertical lives now. So it's going to be probably... Oh, that's what I should have did. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'm about to see something. Who calling me? Who texting me? Not the Chinese restaurant. Damn. I thought I could do it. Never mind. I thought I could flip my monitor. Alright, because we got the... at the end of the day, half of y'all don't be reading the shit anyway. Okay. But yeah, we got paperwork to go over. You can now pay cash for delivery. Well, okay. I'm saying, that's what's up. Alright. We got 4 more minutes. I'm going to start 10 minutes into the live. But yeah, so other than that, like I said, I haven't seen nobody drop no other questions. So I guess y'all main question is, did the female attend Julio Foolio's birthday party? And I believe we're going to answer that question today. Okay. Let's start with this, okay? So this, whose on is this? This is Sean Gayfright that I'm about to pull up, right? So Sean Gayfright is the accused shooter, right? In the situation. Accused shooter, okay? Y'all know I kept telling y'all it's 2 murder in the first degree premeditated counts. So it still reflects that. It still reflects 2 counts of first degree premeditated murder with a firearm. I can't tell y'all if that means possibly another victim passed away or what, but it's 2 counts of that, okay? Also, it's 3 attempted murder in the first degree premeditated, okay? And then it's tampering with evidence for Sean Gayfright. Like I told y'all, it's not nothing showing on the other suspects at this time other than the 2 murder charges, okay? And again, that's public record, okay? But yeah, it's nothing else showing other than that for the other 2. Now, he did get a bond for the tampering with evidence, but he's not going nowhere because he doesn't have a bond for the other ones. But, you know, just for those that be like, well, it says he had a bond. He only has a bond, again, for the tampering with evidence, which is basically obsolete when you think about it, because it's not like he can go somewhere. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? All right, so let's pull up the chick, since that's the question everybody has. Pull her up. Alright, so this is the chick everybody is saying was at the party, backdoor Julio Foolio. I think even people said it's a police report out. I told y'all I couldn't find a police report with none of that, okay? But what the police did say is this. According to Alicia Andrews' paperwork that was filed with the what is it, Hillsborough? I think that's Hillsborough County. Okay, according to that, it says the defendant poses a threat of harm to the community because the defendant is presently charged with crimes that qualifies as dangerous crimes as defined by Florida Statute 907.041, blah, 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 to wit, first degree premeditated murder, a capital felony. Okay, and it gives the statute. To wit, conspiracy to commit first degree premeditated murder. So that might be why we see two premeditated murders. Okay, and there is substantial probability that the defendant committed such crime. The factual circumstances of the crime indicates a disregard for the safety of the community, and there are no conditions of release reasonably sufficient to protect the community from the risk of physical harm to persons. Okay? The defendant planned with 4 other individuals to travel to Tampa from Jacksonville to unalive the victim Charles Jones as a retaliation in ongoing Jacksonville gang war, bringing 2 AR-style rifles and a Glock firearm. The defendants tracked the victims and his friends to 3 public locations. At the last location, which occurred in the parking lot of a hotel, 3 of the defendants got out of their vehicle, masked and armed, and began firing multiple times at 3 vehicles containing the victim and several other individuals. As a result of the continuous rapid gunfire, Charles Jones was unalive and 3 others were injured by gunfire. The 2 rifles had brass catcher attached, which collected all of the spent casings, which were ejected when the rifles were being shot. 31 9mm spent casings were left behind from the Glock at the scene. Alright, so again, they had no shell casings from the rifles, okay, because they had the brass catchers. However, they found 31, okay, 9mm spent casings left behind. This pre-planned and coordinated homicide of the victim was conducted in a manner indicating a disregard for the safety of the community. The armed assailants intentionally fired a barrage of bullets in a parking lot of a hotel while targeting the victim in the case. And as a result, 3 other individuals were injured by gunfire. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Y'all know I don't like to read verbatim, but because it's so much, confusion with this case, I'm reading verbatim for y'all today, okay? Next, it says pursuit to, and it gives the statute. The defendant is arrested for 2 dangerous crimes that are capital felony, a life felony or a felony of the first degree. And the count determines that there is probable cause to believe the defendant committed the offenses as defined by Florida statute. And again, it goes on to say, first degree murder, conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and it provides the statute. And again, there is substantial probability that the defendant committed such crimes, and based on the defendant's past and present behaviors, okay, consideration of the criteria in Florida statute and any other relevant facts, there is no condition of release or bail will reasonably protect the community from risk or physical harm, ensure the presence of the defendant at trial, or assure the integrity of the judicial process. Emphasis added, they said. The defendant is not a resident of Hillsborough County and has no known ties to the community. And again, I'm focusing directly on the female because, again, That's what they have all the speculation around. Remember, everybody for the past 3 days been coming. Mickey, did the girl go to the party? Mickey, did you see the police report that said the girl was at the party? So this is why I said I need to do this live for that purpose, okay? All right, let's see. Next, okay? It says, in the alternative, should the court determine that the defendant does not meet the requirements for pretrial detention based on Florida statute 907.041, the state would ask the defendant be held without bond according to the Florida Constitution, Article 1, Section 14, since the defendant is charged with a capital offense, 1 count of first-degree premeditated murder, and the proof of guilt is evident or the presumption is great. And like I told y'all, just like in the YNW Melly, YNW Bortland case, and any other case really, but you know, that's the most common one as far as YouTube world. In order to get a bond in Florida on that type of charge, those are the same charges they're charged with, right? You have to have an Arthur hearing, just like Bortland did. And in that Arthur hearing, your defense will have to argue why, you know, it's not enough evidence on you. But we about to get into what they call or refer into the paperwork as factual basis, okay? So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, y'all ready? This is a factual basis. Make sure your ears is cleaned up. This is the official document. When I'm done reading it, I'll show it to y'all. I'll show y'all how to go get it. But right now, again, I'm just reading it to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? It says, between June 21st, 2024 and June 23rd, 2024, defendants Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, Sean Gaithright, Davion Murphy, and Rashard Murphy conspired to commit the first-degree premeditated murder of Charles Jones, also known as Julio Foolio. Charles Jones was a prominent, documented member of the Jacksonville street gang 6 Block. All defendants traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa on June 22nd, 2024 in 2 separate vehicles, a silver Chevy Cruze and a black Chevy Impala, to locate and unalive Charles Jones in retaliation for an ongoing Jacksonville rival gang war. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to read that last sentence again, okay? All defendants traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa on June 22nd, 2024 in 2 separate vehicles, a silver Chevy Cruze and a black Chevy Impala, to locate and unalive Charles Jones in retaliation for an ongoing Jacksonville rival gang war. Defendant Isaiah Chance is a documented ATK member. Defendant Rashard Murphy is a documented 1200 gang member. And defendant Davion Murphy is a documented 1200 gang associate. There is an ongoing rival gang war between 6 Block and the 2 allied gangs, ATK and 1200. So I'm going to say this again, y'all. All right? That should sound familiar to y'all because that's some of what the news article read out, okay? So I'm going to continue. On June 23rd, 2024, Isaiah Chance and his girlfriend, Alicia Andrews, were in the silver Chevy Cruze. I'm going to say that again. One more time for the ones in the back. On June 23rd, 2024, Isaiah Chance and his girlfriend, Alicia Andrews, were in the silver Chevy Cruze. They tracked and followed the victim and his entourage to 2 separate locations. All right, let's talk about it. Okay? If she was at the party, she would have been what? Part of the entourage, right? If she was at the party, they would have had to say, how did she get into the car with her boyfriend, right? If she was at the party. What's up, New Age Plug? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. So right there, before we even read anymore, obviously she wasn't at the party. But nevertheless, you know, just to be clear on that, that's what they said. Now, the two locations, okay? The two locations that they say. What y'all think they gonna say? For those who've been screaming she was at the party, when it had to been, if y'all said she was in the video, I'm talking about, I seen people saying, oh, she had the red dress on in the video. Oh, she had a black outfit with her boobs out in the video. And I kept telling y'all all them girls looked too thick to be that girl, but you know, that was just my little cup of tea, right? She would have had to been at the Airbnb. That would have had to been one of the places, right? If she was at the party, she would have had to be at the Airbnb. Well, let's talk about it. They tracked and followed the victim and his entourage to two separate locations. Teasers Gentlemen's Club, located at 9700 North Nebraska, Tampa, Florida, and Truth 18 nightclub, located at 4819 East Bush Boulevard. Y'all heard what I said? Teasers, y'all know I probably said that funny, Gentlemen's Club, and Truth 18 nightclub. Those are the two locations that they tracked and followed the victim. If she was at the party, they would have had to include that she had to get picked up from the party and then followed. So that would have been an extra location, right? Or am I tripping, right? I don't know. But it's clear as day that, to me, from this, she wasn't at the party. All right. It continues to say, the victim, Charles Jones, was scheduled to make appearances at both Teasers and Truth 18, which were advertised publicly via his Instagram account, Julio Foolio. At both locations, they got out of their vehicle, and chance can be seen on video surveillance cameras utilizing a cellular phone, which the investigation revealed was Alicia Andrews' phone. Nick, what to do? And they have the IME number. So again, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all take it for what y'all want. What's up, Malik? Alicia Andrews was not at Julio Foolio's Airbnb, according to the official court document for this case. I'm going to say it again. Alicia Andrews was not at Julio Foolio's Airbnb. The first location, according to this document, well, they don't even say the first. Let me rephrase that. The two locations before the hotel that they have that Alicia Andrews went to was Teasers Gentlemen's Club and Truth 18 nightclub, and she was in a Chevy Cruze, silver to be exact, with her boyfriend Isaiah Chance. Okay? I mean, I get y'all be loving these conspiracies, but I mean, that's just simple right there. But let's continue because there's more documents, pages to go through. Here we go. Call detail records show Andrew's phone was communicating with Sean Gaithwright's phone, and it gives the IME number for the phone, who was in the second vehicle, the Chevy Impala. In addition, Isaiah Chance had his own phone, okay, and it gives the IME number, which was active in the vicinity of the murder scene. Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. And I just really thought about this just a minute ago. How shocking would it be if Alicia Andrews and Sean Gayfright are related? I think possibly they could be related. Now that's just me. Now that it's been said that her phone was the one communicating with his phone, and you know Isaiah had his phone. That's just me. They may not be related. It just could be. That's just what I'm saying. But anyway, all right. Now it says while Chance was seen on camera using Andrew's phone outside of the vehicle, Chance was wearing a black hoodie with a distinctive red logo on it. After the cell phone communication, the second suspect vehicle, a black Chevy Impala, arrived at those locations. Both suspect vehicles then followed the victim and his entourage to the scene where the homicide later occurs at the Home 2 Suites located on McKinley Drive. The victim was traveling, y'all ready? The victim was traveling in a 3-car convoy with other friends and acquaintances. So, it wasn't just 2 cars with Julio Foolio. It was 3 cars, according to the case. Let me see. D from Detroit said, wonder why she got pretrial hearing on the 8th, separated from everyone else. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all hit the like button. At Home 2 Suites, the silver Chevy Cruze drives by the victims, parked vehicle twice, and leaves. Okay, so the car that had Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance parked the vehicle twice and leaves. Then 3 shooters get out of the black Chevy Impala, armed, and begin shooting at the victims' vehicles, unaliving Charles Jones. My phone went out. And shooting victims number 2, last name Edwards. Number 3, last name Norris. And number 4, last name Bentley. Okay, so they give the 3 people that was shot. I don't know. I don't know who the victims are. I'm going to assume, and this is me assuming because he done dropped the song saying, he was hit. I'm going to assume that old murder is Edwards. Okay. I'm also going to assume that Norris is the guy Gino that picture has been floating around. He was at Julio Foolio's funeral. I'm going to assume that. That's my assumption. Bentley, I don't know who Bentley is, but it appears to be a female. Okay? And to each his own, what y'all do with it. But, I don't know who that is to say who that is. Okay? Now, based on the investigation, the 3 shooters in a black Chevy Impala are Rashard Murphy, Sean Gayfright, and Davion Murphy. All right. Now, based on video surveillance footage of the murder, okay, at approximately 4:34 hours on June 23rd, 24, the suspect Impala can be seen arriving at the intersection and took the same path of travel as the victims into the Home 2 Suites parking lot. The victims had parked on the south side of the building near an overhang by the front door. The Impala instead made a hard right and drove the long way around the Home 2 Suites as if to avoid line of sight with the victims. At 4:37 hours, the crews can be seen driving south on North McKinley at a high rate of speed, running a red light and pulling into the Home 2 Suites parking lot. The crews did not take the long way around. Instead, it passed the victims along the south side and then made a U-turn on the west side of the building as the Impala parked. The crews then drove back the way it came in and passed the victims a second time before leaving the parking lot. No, they're not on bikes. Did I mention bikes? They were again in two cars, a Chevy Cruze and a Impala. All right, where was I? All right, at approximately 4:38 hours, three shooters exit the park Impala and begin working their way towards the victim's location on foot. A Tesla camera in Sentry mode captured not only both suspect vehicles driving right in front of it, but also all three shooters on foot passing it to get to the victims. The three shooters were described as follows. Shooter one. One was average sized male with dark skin exposed above his face mask, wearing military style black leather boots, long dark jeans with a rip in it in the left knee, a black leather belt, and a dark black hoodie. Shooter one was armed with a pistol that had a visible extended magazine sticking out of it. Shooter one carried this pistol in his left hand and shot it with his left hand. Shooter two was a skinny male, taller, wearing a dark blue hoodie and long black pants. Shooter two had a lighter skin complexion, showing above his face mask to the top of his hood, and a break from his gloves to his sleeve. Shooter two was armed with a long AR-style rifle that had a bag attached to the ejection port side, consistent in appearance to black mesh brass catcher. Brass catchers are designed to be attached to rifles for the purpose of collecting spent casings as they are ejected from the firearm, preventing them from falling on the ground. Shooter 3 was a heavier than the other two shooters and were wearing all black clothing with a orange ski mask on. Shooter 3 was also armed with an AR style rifle, y'all, I've been talking all day, equipped with an apparent brass catcher. Shooter 1 fired the first shots directed at the windshield of Charles Jones' Dodge Charger. The muzzle rate of flashes on video, along with the impacts on the windshield, made it apparent the pistol that Shooter 1 was armed with was firing at a fully automatic rate. Ultimately, 31 9mm spent shell casings were recovered in the area, consistent with where Shooter 1 stood. Shooter 2 and 3 with the rifles. Hold on, give me 1 second. You blinding and can't tell hoes apart now, my guy. She and youngin'. Okay, hold on. What we ain't gonna do, look. If you still running with that, it's no help for you here. Like at that point, if you still, after we reading it, still going with that, obviously this ain't the channel for you. Where was I? Alright. Shooter 2 and 3 with the rifles also appeared to target Charles Jones' vehicle. However, the Nissan Altima, which was positioned approximately 10 feet south of Charles Jones' Charger, appeared to have been intentionally targeted as well, as multiple bullet strikes hit its back window, and ultimately one of those struck victim number 4. No spent rifle casings were recovered at the scene, further confirming the rifles were equipped with brass catchers. The 31 9mm casings were analyzed and were determined to have likely been fired by a Generation 5 Glock. So what did we, okay, just learn just now off that one of the victims was not in the car. So all the victims was not in the car with Julio Foolio. We confirmed that now. Because victim number 4, based off this, was in a Nissan Altima. Okay? Based off this. Let me see what y'all saying. Because I've been looking at the paper. Got that boy out of his spreading that false info. You get a like and a follow from me. Yeah, we ain't got time. Look, y'all already know when it comes, once the court case opens, y'all already know Mickey Truth in there, Queen of Paperwork in there. That's my zone then. But yeah, we not about to do that when the facts are coming out now. All right. I need something to drink. Okay. Next. Based on the video surveillance footage obtained at Teasers, Truth 18, and at Home 2 Suites. So again, for those who may have just been joining me, 3 locations. 3 locations. Those are the 3 locations. I'm going to say them again. Teasers, Truth 18, and Home 2 Suites. All right, here we go. The occupants, Chance and Andrews. This is Andrews, the female. Remember, that's the one y'all all kept hitting me up about. Of the Chevy Cruze are acting as lookouts and tracking the movements of the victims by first placing the targeted victim Charles Jones in their line of sight before the occupants of the Chevy Impala arrived at the first 2 locations, and before the occupants of the Chevy Impala get out of the vehicle to shoot the victims while seated in their vehicles at Home 2 Suites location. Alright. I ain't had to read this much paperwork since shit like Millie case. God damn. Alright, next. A license plate reader search was conducted for all vehicles matching a make, model, and year range of the suspect vehicles with guidance of having likely traveled from Jacksonville, Florida to Tampa, Florida. The results of the search revealed a possible tag for the black Chevy Impala suspect vehicle and gives the tag number, which was registered to a black 2008 Chevy Impala LTZ at defendant Sean Gaithwright's address. Budden drove his own vehicle or a vehicle at his house to do this shit. Crazy. Research revealed a possible tag for the silver Chevy Cruze as a Florida tag, which was registered to a 2018 Chevy Cruze from Jacksonville. The Cruze was registered to a female who was confirmed to have shared an address with defendant Rashad Murphy's blood brother, currently in prison. What the fuck? Now, how did that happen? Now, let's talk about it. So the car that the chick here and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, aka Gutta Zay, was basically in a car registered to a female, right, who used to live with Rashad Murphy's blood brother who's in prison. What the fuck? How did that come about? How did that come about? All right. Here we go. Now they're about to actually talk. Okay. They're about to mention the Airbnb for the first time. So let's see what the paperwork says. It says photos from the license plate readers confirm both vehicles were a consistent match to include color tint, rims, trims, and all other physical characteristics of the suspect's vehicles as they were seen on camera, to include the damage on the silver Cruze. The LPR, which is the license plate reader, research determined both vehicles left the Jacksonville area in the afternoon of June 22nd, 2024, around the same time that the victim began posting on Instagram offering to share his address at the Airbnb. The following listed LPR hits confirmed the path of both of the vehicles traveled from Jacksonville to Florida. Like, they, god damn, they literally got it like broken down. Like, that's crazy. And basically, let me see. I ain't good with military time. Somebody tell me, damn, I gotta count on my freaking hand. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I think that was 7, 8. Is it together or spread out? I don't know, y'all. But that's how they got it looking, broken down. But they got the time. Oh, boom, because it's the date. So boom. So this will be like 7:01, if I'm not mistaken, on the 22nd. I'm assuming. Yeah, 7:01. Yeah. And then we look. Yeah. Hit or miss, one or two. All right. Back to it. All right. So next paragraph. Hold on. The LPR hits confirmed both vehicles traveled in a south direction from Jacksonville area to Tampa area prior to the homicide, then left the Tampa area in the afternoon following the homicide. So they basically stayed. Okay, so I was off by an hour, so 6 p.m. Thank you, Hugo. So they stayed in Jacksonville. They didn't even leave straight out of Jacksonville. They stayed in not Jacksonville, Tampa. They stayed in Tampa until the afternoon following the homicide. It said the crews traveled back towards Jacksonville, and the Impala traveled east towards Polk County, Polk. At least 4 of the hits registered at the same readers at the same time within seconds apart. The 4 hits where both vehicles were following each other include... yeah, I'm not going to get into the roads. Alright. 2 of the 4 hits together were within the city of Tampa. The second hit of both vehicles together in the city of Tampa was approximately 53 minutes prior to both vehicles being seen arriving at the offense scene on camera. The LPR, so that license plate reader is something, okay. The LPR research revealed that on May 28, 2024, less than a month before this murder, a BMW bearing a Florida tag registered to the defendant Isaiah Chance was photographed in the driveway of the defendant's Sean Gavewright's house by LPR equipped on a tow truck. The suspect's black Impala was registered under the name of Sean Gavewright's mother. However, it was determined to be primarily driven by Sean Gavewright as his personal vehicle. So let's pause right there real quick. So if Isaiah Chance's vehicle was seen in the driveway at Sean Gavewright's house, and Isaiah is comfortable using his girlfriend's phone, okay, to call Sean Gavewright, I'm going to assume they definitely all knew each other. Them 3 at least. Because I don't know how many dudes is going to use their girl's phone to call some random ass dude if it's not no connection to the chick. I don't know. I know Mr. Truth ain't going to use my phone just to call any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to be of some importance if he going to use my phone to call you. Alright, so let's keep going. Both vehicles were placed into NCIC as felony wanted vehicles on 6. Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit, okay, hold on. I was trying to read too quick in advance. Hold on. We about to get into some juicy stuff. Hold Hold on. That's crazy. Alright, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Alright, here we go. On June 26, 2024, at approximately 6:45 hours, Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office located the suspect 2018 Silver Cruise pulling into a hotel parking lot. Gwinnett deputies attempted a felony traffic stop to take the vehicle into custody, at which point the sole occupant, a black male, jumped out of the driver's seat and ran on foot, ignoring law enforcement commands to stop. The black male was arrested for obstruction and he was identified as defendant Rashard Murphy. So they had Rashard Murphy, okay, in custody on June 26th in Georgia. Whoo. Woo. Rashard Murphy was driving the suspect silver Chevy Cruze seen on video at the scene of this homicide during its capture in Georgia. Examination of the Chevy Cruze were compared. Examination of the Chevy Cruze when compared to the video surveillance footage at the offense scene showed matching damage on the rear passenger side skirt, confirming it is the exact vehicle that was seen arriving at the homicide scene around the same time the black Chevy Impala arrived to carry out the homicide. How the fuck they let him go? Like, they had him. Like, now we know, right? That basically almost all the defendants except one, because we so far in the paperwork we haven't heard anything about Davion. But we know the first three, Alicia, Isaiah, and Sean, got arrested a couple days after the murder let go. Then now we're hearing that Rashard Murphy got arrested in Georgia a couple days after it. Wow. Alright, so on June 26th, the suspect Chevy Impala was captured in Polk County, P-O-L-K, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, near the house of a relative of Sean Gayfright. Detectives made contact with witness number one and obtained a statement from them. Witness number one went on to advise that witness number one was contacted by Sean Gayfright on the afternoon of June 23rd, 2024 from his telephone number. Gayfright told witness number one that he was on the way to visit and subsequently arrived at the residence sometime during the evening hours of June 23rd. Witness number one advised that when he arrived, he was driving the black Impala in question. According to witness number one, during Gayfright's visit, he stated that he had given a ride to a couple of his friends to what witness number one assumed was the Tampa area. Gayfright ate dinner at witness number one's house, went into the bedroom to rest for a short time, then left to return to Jacksonville. Gayfright left the Chevy Impala at the residence and drove away a gold 2004 Toyota 4Runner, which is also registered to Gayfright's mother, back to Jacksonville. Witness number one advised that prior to switching vehicle, Gayfright removed items from the Impala and transferred them to the 4Runner. Witness number one advised that some of those items were camera bags that Gayfright allegedly used to store his photography equipment. Witness number one provided consent to detectives to review their video surveillance camera footage. Detectives confirmed Sean Gayfright arrived at his house approximately 12 hours after the homicide at approximately 16:30 hours, wearing all black clothing. Oh, they cooked. Similar in style to what was observed on surveillance video. Sean Gayfright went inside the house for a couple of hours and then came back outside approximately 18:30 hours. Sean Gayfright appeared to be wiping or cleaning the vehicle's exterior and interior doors with a rag, while he appeared to be speaking on a cellular phone. Gayfright also transferred multiple bags into The garage where the 2004 gold 4Runner bearing Florida license plate was located. Then he left in the same 4Runner. Ooh, ooh. Oh, now it's about to make sense. It's about to make sense, y'all. It's about to make sense. Everything's coming into play now. Remember, I did a video on this on June 26th. Remember I said Sean Gayfright was pulled over during a traffic stop. Y'all remember that? Well, here we go. They about to talk about it. On June 26, 2024, during the evening hours, JSO conducted a traffic stop for a traffic infraction on the 4Runner Sean Gayfright was driving. The odor of marijuana was detected in the 4Runner, which led to a probable cause search. During the search, JSO located a Glock 9mm semi-automatic pistol in the center console. The search also revealed a bag consistent to the one seen being transferred from the Impala to the 4Runner at his family member's house. Inside the bag, they located 223 rifle live rounds and approximately 9 rifle spent casings. Shit. They also located a loose 9mm barrel and a loose firing pin belonging to a Glock. The barrel and firing pin were determined to come from Generation 5 9mm Glock. Remember, that was what they assumed was the 9mm used in the shooting. Ultimately, neither the pistol found in the car or the loose barrel and firing pin matched the casings recovered from this homicide. Well, that's kind of in his favor, right? The spent rifle casings found in Sean Gayfright's vehicle did not have a match to hold on. I read that wrong. The spent rifle casings found in Sean Gayfright's vehicle did have a presumptive match, awaiting FDLE confirmation to 2 prior shootings, one of which, hold on, give me 1 second, hold on. Wow, that's wild. Okay. One of the shootings was a homicide on May 23rd, 2024, in close proximity to a girlfriend of defendants Isaiah Chance in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, they don't say if this the girlfriend. Okay? They don't say if this the girlfriend. They just say girlfriend. Okay? Maybe they'll tell us something else later. The second shooting was a prior attempt on the life of victim number 1, Charles Jones, on October 7th, 2023 in Jacksonville, Florida. So Sean Gayfright was caught, with spent rifle casings from when Julio Foolio was shot last year. Oh my gosh. OMG. That just blew my mind. That just blew my mind. For one, why do you even still have spent shell casings from... Hold on, I gotta switch the person on the screen now, because at this point, Sean Gayfright is... Wow, bro. Like, what the hell? You riding around with a spent shell casing from 2023. Yeah, now I understand y'all be saying that he was a crash out. Cause what the fuck? Like, so old buddy right here. Old buddy right here. old buddy right here had a spent shell casing matching. Is that, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that the shooting when he got shot in, where Julio Foolio got shot in the foot? I believe that's the one. Don't quote me. I think that's when he got shot in the foot. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are you confused, J. Joe? Like, why is you confused? Let me ask you that. Why are you confused? You shouldn't be confused. So maybe because normally I would just spin you out. So thank you, J. Joe. I kind of figured that. So if you just joining me, I am reading the official filing from Hillsbury County Clerk of Court. Okay, the official, and let me give you the official word. What page I'm on? 9, so that I can come back to the page. Motion for pretrial detention or an alternative to deny bond to the defendant based on Article 1, Section 14 of the Constitution State of Florida. Okay, so that is what I'm reading. Because I am reading this live, meaning I've never read it through, I prefer not to put the document on the screen. No, this is an actual motion. This is not an affidavit. Okay, but it includes anybody ever read a motion, a lot of information. So because I'm, again, reading this for the first time live here with y'all, I'm not putting it on the screen. All right, where did I? Okay, let me go back up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get me something to drink. I am thirsty, okay? But, okay, what we have learned, the female in this case was not at the Airbnb. They followed Julio Foolio from the 2 clubs and to the hotel. So we confirmed that, okay? We also confirmed that it's some type of connection, okay, with all these suspects in some way. Like, some type of connection. One car was registered to a chick that shared an address with Rashad Murphy's brother who's in prison. You know what I'm saying? All that. Well, I mean, my live is going to monetize, but for sure, I'm definitely going to, yeah. And that's another reason why I ain't put nothing on the screen either. You know, you got to go get it. But, yeah. Oh, trust me, these lives get monetized now. You know, don't get it. Look, don't get it twisted. I ain't new to this. Y'all better Google me. I ain't new to this now. But, yeah, I still get paid off this live. But, yeah, that's another reason why I ain't put it on the screen either. Hold on. Yeah. Because another thing, you know, people be watching, you know what I'm saying, from the bushes. So I'm going to try to speed this up because I wasn't trying to be on here too long, you know, so that I can go ahead and make some shit shake. All right. So, boom. Where we at next? Now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, they do clarify, okay? They do clarify that the girlfriend of Isaiah Chance that they mentioned about the shooting near her house, the murder near her house, is not Alicia, okay? Not Alicia. Okay? Just FYI, it's not Alicia, okay? Wait, so a car was registered to one of the shooter's sister. No. One car was registered, one of the, Sean Murphy, the one that, not Sean Murphy, hold on. I was supposed to just be reading the documents instead of answering questions. Hold on. Sean Gayfright. One of the cars was registered to his mama. The other car was registered to a girlfriend of Rashad's brother's brother who's in prison. I don't think I said that right. But nevertheless, yeah. They basically drove cars that linked back to them, basically. Okay. Alright, where am I? Okay, they talk about the warrant, okay, so on June 27th, I did a video about this already too. JSO observed in plain sight items of evidence that appeared could be possibly linked to the homicide in Tampa to include a Glock 9mm pistol with extended magazine, a box suit, a Generation 5 Glock 9 firearm, and notes detailing Glock switches in a notebook. JSO detectives also observed a poster of a drawing with fists making a thumbs down symbol and the words "bully down" hanging in Chance's bedroom wall. JSO detectives indicated they knew from their intimate knowledge of the rival between ATK and 6 block gangs was a dish showing disrespect to the victim, Charles Jones. The Glock 9mm located at Isaiah Chance's house did not NIBIN back to this homicide, so that still wasn't a gun, okay? Still wasn't a gun. On 6/27 at approximately 1900, okay, JSO simultaneously executed a search warrant at Sean Gayfright's house in reference to one of their own homicide investigations. So not the Julio Foolio, a different one. The scope of their search included any firearms related items. During that search inside of Sean Gayfright's house in a gun safe, they located multiple rifles, which at least one equipped with the brass brass catcher consistent with the one seen on camera being used in our homicide of Charles Jones. 2 9mm spent casings were also found in the same safe as the rifles. The spent 9mm spent casings found in Sean Gayfright's safe were a presumption match to the 9mm spent casings found at the scene of this homicide and attempted homicides. So, you see, that's what it is. Ratchet as fuck. Hey, call it what you want. But appreciate your $1.99. What the fuck? Oh, some of y'all weird as fuck. Hold on, let me check. None of my moms in here? God damn, I just happened to look down. What the fuck is y'all talking about in the chat? What the fuck? Child, it be people that be staying in their parents' basement that be on here with a voice, but at least he paid shit. Anyway, he said I sound ratchet. Ratchet. Alright. So I see the trolls starting to come out, so let me speed this up. Yo, listen. Why in the hell Rashard Murphy booked the Airbnb near the I'm finishing up this live. I'm gonna call you right back. Alright. He booked the Airbnb close to the crime scene, and that's how they were able to get a copy of his information. That's crazy. Then they have, so they stayed at Airbnb. Then they have Ring camera footage of Alicia Andrews at that Airbnb. So, they had it. Look, they was kind of right. They was kind of wrong. They was wrong that she was at Julio Foolio Airbnb. She was at Airbnb. It just wasn't at Julio Foolio Airbnb. They was drinking champagne flutes. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Oh, wow. Hmm. Y'all want to know something else? They called an Uber from Tampa back to Jacksonville. Ain't that some shit? They called a Uber. That's crazy. Rashard Murphy left his own phone, took his girlfriend's phone when he went down to Tampa. They have Rashard Murphy on Walmart surveillance wearing the clothing that shooter one was seen in the footage wearing. Yeah, I'm about to, y'all have been on live since 8:30 this morning. So I'm skimming through. So they also went to McDonald's while they was following Julio Foolio and his entourage. I don't know. It's some like, are those vests like, I don't know. A few I thought it was like a vest or something, like a bulletproof vest, but it might not be that. All right, y'all ready for the y'all ready? Y'all ready for something before I get up off of here? Cause I think I done said most of the stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to read through it real quick. Alicia Andrews did provide a statement. She denied knowing anything about the homicide, but the chick, she did provide a statement. She tried to downplay it, saying like they were looking to go out partying or whatever. But yeah, she did provide a statement. Oh, well, all of them got them things on. All right, I think I done told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my phone must be done for the day. I done been on live all day. They booked the Airbnb. That shit is crazy. All right, y'all. Hey, that's that. That's pretty much that. That's pretty much it. Um, and they officially say in this document that sipping on Don Julio is an intended disrespect to Charles Jones himself. So y'all better be easy saying that shit. They said they know that. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is the only thing they have in here for motive, okay? And it says the motive for this homicide is tied to an ongoing feud spanning years between Charles Jones' 6-block gang and 2 rival gangs, ATK and 1200, allied together. Defendant Isaiah, it basically said the same shit it said at the beginning. So basically, y'all know it said that Isaiah was ATK documented. Rashad and Davion was 1200. Said it spanned over a decade with dozens of murders by and against both sides. It was apparent the defendants worked together, acting in a concert to actively hunt and ultimately kill Charles Jones as part of this gang feud. And the medical examiner determined the cause of death for Charles Jones to be a homicide. Yeah. Hey, that's what we got. What's up, Stephen? What's up, Moneybags, Alma, Gosha? Y'all, I'd have been on live all day. I'm talking about I'd have been on here since 8:30 a.m. with the YSL case. Your girl voice, my throat dry. I'm in the middle of a storm. Hey, that's that. You know, y'all got the facts, okay? Y'all got the facts. Again, just before I get up out of here, the chick was not at the Airbnb that Julio Foolio was at, okay? They rode down. They followed him to the clubs that he had posted he was supposed to be at. They booked an Airbnb to stay at while they was there. They did not leave straight out of Tampa after the shooting. They left later on that day. They do got witnesses where they got the info from. That may be that big piece of chunk of information they said they had in order to execute the search warrant. I will say this, at this point, I do not think it was Sean Gaithright. It's another witness, and we talked about the statements earlier. Adrian, what it do? Y'all, it's been a minute since I had to read all this, okay? I'm just saying. Yo, man, I had to block music. I had to block people left and right. Yo, about this shit. Oh, and if y'all didn't hear me, and this is to my content creators, because I know I got some of y'all listening. Yo, Sean Gaithright was caught with a spent shell casing that traced back to the October 2023 shooting of Julio Foolio. Okay, y'all do what y'all wish with that. I'll have a video coming for y'all soon, but y'all, my throat is tired. My voice is tired, okay? There go y'all contact. Hey, if y'all use me talking about this, make sure you shout me out. Y'all ain't got to, like, tag me and just shout me out in the video. That's all I ask. With that being said, I'll be in these YouTube streets some way, man. Hey, and these are the facts, the official facts, okay, of the Julio Foolio case, according to, again, the police, according to what Hillsborough County, and that's that. And shout out to those that didn't hit the Cash App. If you haven't hit the Cash App, go ahead and hit the Cash App. $ Mickey Truth. Thanks for the super chat, super stickers. I'm out of here. We in here.